Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to show the ending of Golden Axe Warrior. This is another one of the games where I'm just trying to go through as many games that I've collected and actually complete the game instead of just collecting them. So this is another of did I really beat that game? And I got Golden Axe Warrior probably about 6 years ago when I picked up a Master System, and I never had one way back. That's probably the only system I didn't have way back, and this is clearly a Zelda clone, but a pretty good one, even though it's a little scaled back. I think you'll find it's a fun game, and I would say overall this one took me about 20, probably about 25 hours, and my real concern was this game being about 30 years old now. I want to make sure the battery backup wasn't going to die, and I figured I better finally finish this game before I have to replace the battery pack in it. But every time I saved, I had this fear that it was not going to be there. Now, if you use a guide or something, you could probably shave about 10 hours off of that easily. And I've seen speed runs that are in the 30-minute mark that are computer assisted. I have not looked up any speed runs after beating this that were by humans. I think one I saw was about an hour, but I'm not even sure what they are. But usually when I finish a game, I look at a speed run and see how ridiculously quick it can be done. Here's the beginning of the story here, and it's pretty basic, but this is based off of the Golden Axe series, but they turned it into an RPG, which is pretty neat. And I'm just going to start off here by showing the final level, and I'm just going to be going after I'd already opened up a lot of the areas, so you'll see that I'm just breezing through some of the stuff, but I had discovered Death Adder before I found the Golden Axe, because you need the Golden Axe to defeat him. So this is the part of me going back and getting the Golden Axe and then heading out and trying to build up enough life and magic and some backup supplies just to ensure that I get in there and only have to battle him once. So hopefully you enjoy this, and if you don't want to see the end, don't watch it all. But I would definitely recommend this game for anyone that has played all the games out there and just wants something new. It's a little different. I mean, there's no bombing walls in this one. There's no pushing stones. It's more of going through a labyrinth, they call it, I think, in this, instead of a dungeon, and discovering the warp zones and defeating the enemies. Or I say you don't push, but you'll see that you actually push the little the candles on the wall to open up doors sometimes. So it's got some of that in there. It's just you're not pushing stones and stuff like that. So while it's very much like Zelda, it's just a little different. And I would say the first 3 dungeons are pretty easy, not too difficult. Then it gets a little more difficult till about after 7, and then the final few aren't as bad, even though this last one took me a while because I went in and out a lot trying to explore it, because it's very large compared to the other labyrinths. And it wasn't that it was difficult, it's just I just wanted to go out. If I found a little progress, opened up some paths, I wanted to just make sure I saved so I didn't have to redo it. So hopefully this is something that you'd enjoy if you've played all the Zelda games and dungeon crawlers and you're looking for a new one. This is a great one to pick it up. Sorry that the quality's not too good. I was just playing in the game room, and I just had been breezing through this over the last week and a half or so, and I didn't feel like hooking it up to any special capture device, so I just did a recording off my iPhone. And I mean, it's okay, but you can see it looks better than it looks in the capture, because you don't get all those the waviness from the camera picking up the screen anomalies, and the brightness is, it's hard to get that just right. So it washes out a lot of the things, because sometimes you'll see me walking along in a labyrinth here and I'll stumble over a patch of the floor that if you could see, it would be very clear that if you walked on it, monsters would appear. But it's hard to tell in here. It just looks like they appear, but there are certain spots that if you walk over, it triggers more monsters. But having said that, please enjoy if you want to see the end of this. If not, know that I did beat it. It took a good while, and it was mostly fun. Thanks again. Bye-bye.
do that.